Hey guys, this is Lamptey. Security is a major concern when it comes to our daily lives. Sometimes we involuntarily share information about ourselves that exposes us to a lot of threats. In today's video, I have here with me a friend who is into IT security or knows more about IT security than I do and has a lot to share. So without talking further, I'll allow him to introduce himself so we get into the conversation. So Michael, over to you.
Thank you. My name is Michael Sample. I'm a research engineer in cybersecurity and also a student of life. And I'm glad to be here.
All right, so that was a quick intro, but let's get right into the conversation. Now, earlier on, we were talking about how people unawarely share information about themselves, and you're actually pointing me to a couple of things. So let's just go ahead and hear them.
Well, yes, to begin with, we tend to look at security from afar, which I think we need to start looking at it from within.
Yeah.
The basic stuff around us. And I'm hoping by the end we are done with this video, we will tend to understand and appreciate the basic stuff we can do to keep safe. During our conversation, I made mention of excitement.
Yeah.
Yes, and excitement and show-offs. We tend to be excited a lot when we are having discussions and we seem to want to portray or tell what we've done.
Yeah.
And that excitement we end up giving so much details.
Information, yeah.
Even when we are talking to our guys, boys, talking to a female friend, we just want to show off.
Press, yeah.
Even with our basic transportation.
Yeah.
The public transportation.
Yeah.
Getting calls just to impress the one seated by
you.
I don't know if you've witnessed.
So I've actually witnessed something like that, and which is more than once. Sitting in public transport to you, somebody will have a phone call and then talking about something which is supposed to be confidential in the public transport, and it's so loud. The person is, you just hear everything. It's like, are these people really aware about whatever they are saying or doing?
And the painful part is mostly they may not even be the target.
Exactly.
They end up exposing someone.
Yeah.
And then for any basic information about the person, exposing the
out
person
there.
at the risk.
That's true. So actually that's a very important point in there. So what will be the next one?
Next one will be agency.
Okay.
Which boils down to our culture. It shouldn't even be a culture, our way of life, mostly with Ghanaians. We tend to be late in whatever we do, therefore, due to the fact that we don't even plan.
Yeah.
Therefore, we always find ourselves in a haste to get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Which also puts us in the hands of
some of these scammers and the rest
who would gladly take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you may not even not due to plan, but you'll be there and a promotion comes up.
Yeah.
With a time limit. You have 24 hours to buy this,
something, yeah.
or this, and you need it, or you like. You may not need it, but you like it.
Yeah.
And due to time constraint, you just want to go into.
So I think with regard to that, then I would say sometimes the reason why people fall victim to some of these scamming and the rest has to do with greed. Greed in a sense that's like just what you're saying in terms of promotions. Now, something, let's say this laptop which is supposed to be sold for, let's say, about 1,000 cedis, you're getting it for like about 200 cedis. And you feel it's actually a good deal and you have 24 hours to purchase it. You never planned for it, you have to make provision for it. And then I think you were saying that sometimes these people actually ask you to make initial payment, and then because you wanted this and you wanted badly, you just go ahead and then make payment to people don't even know.
I agree with you, but also telling them it's good, they won't accept it.
Well, we just leave it as it is, and then probably talk. Let's take a look at the next.
Well, the next one will be fear.
Okay.
Yes, and this actually goes to most businesses, the bosses, supervisors, managers who wants to, instead of creating an atmosphere of love, they want to portray as the boss.
Yeah.
The one who, when he sends email, people are shaking.
Yeah.
And due to some of this, certain emails comes and a basic verification would have just helped.
Yeah.
But because this boss have sent it.
Yeah. And they just to respond, and then you just end up giving out information
without verifying whether it's the boss. I mean, the boss hasn't created that environment for verification.
Yeah. So then this goes to the CEOs, not just CEOs, but also supervisors, those who happen to be on top of other people and don't give some kind of cordial relationship to these people so that they are able to, interact or maybe get to know some of these things. Because, like you're saying, if somebody is posing as my boss and saying something, and once I see their name and boss has, I need to come and then respond, and then I don't even verify.
Exactly.
I may end up providing information, useful information to somebody who is not even part of the organization, who can use it against the organization. That's also a cool point in it. What will be the next one we are looking at?
This one, I'm looking, not being curious enough.
Okay.
We always tend to we pay attentive to details in our CVs but from a standpoint, viewing from afar, I realize most
people,
how many times you park your car, do you take notice of the environment, the people around? How is their posture? Do you even do that?
I barely do that.
The people you talk to, your chat, have you noticed a certain pattern in their conversation? That pattern change, you can tell no, today that's not the one I'm chatting. So we usually don't do that.
That's very true, because now there are instances where people I text on WhatsApp, once in a while you have someone different responding with that person's probably account, and then you realize this isn't the person I'm texting, and then you end up finding out it was actually someone different you're texting. So I think in that case, if you ended up giving out vital information, you might have given it out to a wrong person.
Yes, so which mostly we do that.
That's very true.
We do that.
That's very true. So these are some of the things we unawarely do to share information about ourselves, which in the long run is actually used against us. Are there any more we can probably look at?
Yes, in these moments of Corona, I don't know if you've noticed a lot of stimulus packages going around. Government is giving out. There's telcos are giving out free data. And it's not coming from
them.
Exactly. You just get links sent through WhatsApp. And fill this form. And when you are done, send it to 20 people before the package you are supposed to even get at the end drops.
I think I just saw one which was saying that Google is 25 years and it's giving out data, so you need to forward this to a certain number of people, and then you're going to get the data. And the interesting part is sometimes some of these links are not even secured when it comes, and once you even open the site, it begins collecting, like, behind the scenes information is already being taken, and it's also going to ask you to provide additional information, your name, your email address, and the rest, and you just go ahead because you want data.
And one thing I've also realized, sometimes when you forward it, the one receiving, based on the trust from you,
exactly,
tends to believe, it's verified.
And then also goes ahead to do that. Wow. So I think because these are things that it keeps happening every now and then, and people keep falling for them, and it's very bad. It's very sad, because if you had a message and you probably did some verification and then you're able to know that this wasn't genuine, you probably wouldn't have gone ahead to forward it, and then you end up saving a lot of people. But once you don't do that, you forward it to a lot of people, you have everybody falling victim to these attacks. So I think in this video we've shared some of the things people do to share information, like put information about themselves out there without even them knowing. So what we might have to do is we might have to also have a different video talking about some of the tips and tricks we can actually implement to prevent some of these things. But before we go, do you have any final words or anything you want to say?
Yes, I would just advise everyone to take their general security serious, because your security, or you are only secure just as the one you interact with. So whatever you do, you interact with someone, you tend to also put the person at risk. So therefore, let's try to secure ourselves. We can't be 100%
secured.
But the constant learning, improvement, we're able to minimize
the retaliatory for these threats and and the rest. So this brings an end to this particular video. In case you are new to this channel, kindly go ahead and hit on the subscribe button, and then don't forget to hit on the bell so that anytime there's a new video, you get to see it. So once again, my name is Lamptey. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.